everyone, welcome to today's video. So I am actually at my brother's house because Phillips Home Living gifted me another espresso machine, and I have the one that they gave me from before, and so I decided to go ahead and give it to my brother. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna unbox it and try it out. I love the one that I have from before. I was kind of a single coffee maker person, and now I'm obsessed with espresso. So this one I believe is $699, and so it's a little cheaper. It's a little smaller than the one that I have. I'll post a link to the short that I did for the one that I have. I'll probably make a short for this video too, but this is gonna be like a full unboxing and kind of us trying to figure it out. So here it is. This is the espresso machine. It is the Barista Brew. And there's Ryder. Say hi, Ryder. And that's my niece, Aria. Hi, Aria. So she's got her little kitchen right here. So we got the espresso machine here. And so let's unbox this. So here are all the accessories that it came with. So all of these are kind of included. Milk jug, all of that is included. See there. And then here it is. This is how it is straight out of the box. And all of the accessories included. Okay, so I got it set up. So it's a nice size. You can kind of see like a 4-slicer toaster, the size comparison. This was attached here. So now I just got to figure out how to use it. So this is on here to go ahead and register it. And now I just need to find the directions. And here they are. So in this box, you got all the accessories. You've got the user manual. This is probably a quick guide setup, which the other one had. And we get to unbox all these accessories. Okay, so let's look at all the things. The cleaning brush right here, very helpful. Then we have the grinder cleaning brush right here. Then we have the power ring. Here is the powder ring, not power, powder ring. I don't know what this is for, but we'll see. This is the espresso stand. Then we have the milk jug. Then we have the calibrated tamper. This is pretty heavy. Then we have the 58 milliliter portafilter. Then you have a bunch of different single wall filter, double wall filter, and these are the different filters that were included. So we got to figure out which one. You can experiment with different coffee types, grounding size and grounding times, find the optimal pressure range with less guesswork. So I think we'll probably do this one, but we'll see which one they want to do. So the water's back here, coffee beans go here. This is the milk frother, and this is the filter. Okay, so first mistake I made was that there was some sort of like cover here. So when I poured the water in, it ended up not draining and it got everywhere. So this one also has a lot of options. So the one that I have at home, you know, was kind of very, very easy, user-friendly. This one's a little bit more complicated, but this is like a true espresso machine. So that's the only thing I would say, is that if you like a lot of options, this is great. If you are more like me and very basic and just want espresso or just a lot of different cappuccino and stuff, then the other machine that I have, and I'll post it in the link below, what I have is maybe better. But this is like a true espresso machine, but you gotta decide like the coarseness of the grinder, just a lot of different options. So I'm gonna pour coffee beans up here. And the grind size is right here. So it's 1 all the way to 15. So this is flushing. Before you do anything, we gotta flush it. I wasn't doing that, thank God for my brother. So it just flushed the whole system out. Okay, so it just flushed. Now the grinder turned on because I couldn't figure out why it wasn't turning on. So we're gonna hold this for 3 times. And now it goes to, so hold it for 3 times to pick the 1 to 2. And then you press it once to grind. And there it goes. Let's try this, and we're just gonna press 1, and there we go. There it is. And then to do Americano, you just press this, and that adds the water to the espresso to get the American coffee. So my brother doesn't want to be on camera, so it's actually pretty good. And these aren't espresso beans, these are just regular coffee beans. So I guess if you get regular espresso beans, it'll probably be better, but it's good. So once you get it figured out, it's pretty easy. It's gonna be one that we're gonna play around with, but the coffee was really good, and just the instructions are okay, but they could be better. I think if you have experience with an espresso machine, you'll do good. But you know, you've got the espresso, double espresso, Americano. The Americano will do everything, but it seems like a really nice machine for, you know, different types of espresso. And it got the milk frother too. We didn't try that yet, but we'll try that another day. Okay, so I wanted to do a little wrap up of the Philips semi-automatic espresso machine. So when I got it, I really hadn't like read anything about how to put it together. I really wanted to kind of give a realistic video of kind of opening it from the box and, you know, trying to figure out how to use it. I've never used a semi-automatic espresso machine. The one I have is the fully automatic, and it has like just espresso, and it has like a lot of different features, but it's fully automatic. This one is more semi-automatic. It gives you a lot of control over, you know, strong or light flavor, and just a lot more control over the actual espresso. Now, I'm not a big espresso drinker, so that's not something that's important to me. However, my brother really loves espresso, and that's the reason why I was doing the video at his house, because while it was sent to me, I did just give it to him because I don't need two machines. And so anyway, but the one thing I will say is, if you know espresso machines and you know kind of how to work them and everything, it's probably going to be a lot easier. What I will say is the directions in the box aren't the best. There's, you know, I like pictures. It was very kind of confusing, and again, not having someone that is knowledgeable of that, you know, it was kind of hard for me. However, you know, it wasn't that difficult, and it was able to kind of figure it out. And we made a couple different, we made espresso, and then we made Americano. And while I haven't used the frother, I've used the frother on the other one, and it's great. So kind of the same thing, and that one's pretty easy. So I think if you were looking for a good semi-automatic espresso machine, and that's what you want, is like a true espresso machine with, you know, the Americano. So you can do an espresso, double espresso, or Americano. Those are the three. And then you have the power of making it, you know, grinding it and making it finely. Like, you have 15 different levels of grinding it. So I think it's really great. The retail price is, that's my son screaming, so sorry. The retail price is $699. On Amazon right now, it is $649. There will be a link below. So again, the espresso machine was gifted to me. However, this video is not sponsored, so not getting paid for this, but it was gifted to me, and kind of wanted to do an unboxing. And then, you know, again, I got to give an espresso machine to my brother and his wife, and it's always fun to be able to give people some cool things that I get to get. So again, so it's on Amazon right now for $649, and I think, you know, kind of looking comparison to what other espresso machines are out in the market, this one is brand new. I think it just came out. I think it's a pretty good price. Obviously, you know, look on a sale. The good thing about Amazon is that sometimes they have sales. So again, I will post a link below. It will be an affiliate link, so just FYI. And if I find any other links, I will post other links so that you can kind of see if there's other places to shop for it. But, you know, as espresso machines go, I don't have that much experience, but I thought it was really good. The coffee we had was great, and grinded really easy. And once I figured things out, I found that it was pretty easy. So with that, if you like this video, click like, click and subscribe. That way you get a notification every time I post a new video. Bye everyone.